Hello, friends. Welcome to Monday, to another edition of Mindful Moments. I am so happy to have you here. So excited to start a new week with you and to spend some time together focusing on how we can bring more mindfulness and more love and peace into our lives through these daily practices that help us reconnect with the truth of who we are, which is love. So today I am going to focus on love and presence and how we are getting triggered maybe by all the things that are going on around us in the world, and how those things can be sparking fear and who can be causing stories to arise and judgments to happen. And so I'll share with you a quick story from my weekend. So over the weekend, Mike and I had to go to Home Depot, and he had to get a few things, and we were going to the grocery store, which is why I was going along. And so we went into Home Depot, and we had our masks, and we were all set, and the parking lot was packed. And when we went in, none of the associates were wearing masks. Probably only a third, maybe a quarter of the people in the store were wearing masks. People weren't really worrying about social distancing, and it really triggered me. So it triggered that fear in me, that fear for my well-being, the fear for my family's well-being, that, how dare these people? How dare they not take this seriously? Why are they choosing to be, to take this risk and to put everybody else at risk? And so then those fear thoughts and those judgments began to trigger anger and even more judgment and even more fear. And it was spinning into this web of fear and judgment and reaction to this scenario, what was going on around me. And I was in the garden section of Home Depot, and I just stopped and I took a deep breath, and I said, Spirit, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I have chosen judgments. Please reorganize my thoughts, transform them to love. I choose again. I choose love. And I felt better. I felt calmer. I felt at peace. And I could see the people around me that recognizing that I don't know their stories. I don't have any idea what their stories were, and to jump to the conclusion that I knew, and that they were, just shopping carefree without worrying at all about the safety and well-being of everyone else, was an assumption on my part. It was not knowing the whole story. So it's really easy for us during this time of uncertainty, during this virus, to get caught up in our triggers, in our fear, in our judgments. But that doesn't mean we have to stay stuck there. At any moment, friends, any moment, we can choose to come back to love. I'm going to say that again. Any moment, we can choose to come back to love. It does not matter if you are having a million judgmental thoughts all day long for all of your life. You can choose right now to come back to love. You can come back to love, and then tomorrow have fear and judgment and come back again and do it again and again and again, because love is the presence that is always with you. It does not go away. Your receptivity to love may change. If you are wallowing like I was in fear thoughts or in judgment or in anger, and you're spiraling out of control, then it's going to be harder to feel that presence of love. Which is why it is so important that when you do catch yourself having those fear thoughts, don't judge. Don't, as a spiritual teacher of mine used to say, don't shoot yourself with that second arrow. That first arrow may be the fear thought, okay? That second arrow is the judgment we bring. Don't shoot yourself with that second arrow. Forgive the fear thought. Forgive the judgment. Allow yourself to come back to love, to come back to presence, and think of that, of spirit, of love, as that welcoming presence that is always there, waiting for you, just ready to open its arms to you, give you a big hug, and say, yes, you are home. I'm here for you. And it's always there. Love is always there. You know why? Because love is who you are. You are love. This fear, this judgment, these triggers, these stories, these habits that we all have, that's all the fear. That's all illusion. And yeah, they're part of the physical world and they're real enough to us, but our true eternal nature is love. And that doesn't change. And so at any moment, at any time, no matter what is happening in our lives, we can just take a breath, inhale, exhale, and say, you know what? I choose love. This time, I choose love. And then allow yourself to receive all those good feelings, all that love, all that support that is right there just waiting for you to say yes to it. So there's our mindful moments for today. It is all about choosing love and again, forgiving. Back to yesterday, forgiveness, forgiving yourself for those fear thoughts, forgiving yourself when you're triggered, forgiving yourself for that social media post that just makes you go crazy with judgment and anger, and then letting it go. Forgive it, let it go, choose again. My friends, you can always choose again. You can choose love. And so today I'm going to leave you with a prayer that I wrote today after meditation, and it is about guiding us back to love. So here we go. Spirit, thank you for transforming my fear to faith and my doubt to love. I know I am connected to the power of the universe, and when I choose to align with love, all obstacles are dissolved. I rest in the grace of Spirit and trust that all is well. Breathing in, I inhale love. Breathing out, I exhale peace. I am one with Spirit and easily reconnect with love when fear thoughts arise. Spirit, thank you for guiding me in living aligned with my higher self. I surrender to your will and allow love to lead the way. Blessings to you, my friends, today and every day. Enjoy the rest of today, and I will be back with you tomorrow for more mindful moments. I love you. Have a great day.